Moore. Tip is in the backcourt and controlled by OCC. Carmen Bruton will track it down. Lady Knights are in their powder blue uniforms, white letters and numbers trimmed up in navy blue. Traveling black with black letters and numbers trimmed up in white for Shawnee. Hawkins down to Bitterman, backing in, goes right, now kicks it up top, Slocum. Bruton above the left elbow. She'll go to the right elbow now in the corner. Now back up to Hawkins, Slocum, 2 on their shot clock. Atkins will try to force up the shot. Shot clock goes off. That'll be turnover number 1 on the Lady Knights. OCC back into their man-to-man defense. And here we go up into the front court. Moore back on the right wing. Now up top, they play with Gray. She did not play the last time these two teams hooked up. Moore drives in. Ball knocked away. Good defense by Isabel Atkins. Slocum picks it up. Now back to Atkins. Quickly in the front court down the lane. She's going to be tied up. Jump ball. Turnover number 2, Lady Knights, as the ball goes over to the Saints on the alternate possession. Just over a minute into this game. No score yet. OCC winning this contest back before Christmas by 12 points down there, all in Illinois. And it'll be Gray into the front court. She'll go on the left wing on the pass there to Oliver. Scored 11 points in the last matchup between these two teams. Now Gray, Moore on the right wing to the left elbow. Dillo, she'll drive down the block, lost it, goes out of bounds over to OCC. Dillo still was touching it as she stepped on the baseline. First turnover on the Saints. Bruton will bring it up. She had 6 points the last matchup between these two teams. OCC was led by Amaya Richmond in that game with 21 points. There was a backdoor cut, and Hawkins can't get the bucket to drop, although Isabella Slocum with the offensive rebound. She tries to put it back and is fouled by Dillo, her first team foul. Slocum will be at the line to try to break this 0-0 tie. Isabel, a 58% free throw shooter. First one is all net, 1-0, Lady Knights. 8:22 to go, first quarter. And Hawkins will go down the line, right side. Across from her is Bitterman. Second free throw good. 2-0 lead, Lady Knights. They'll put on some full court pressure. Here comes Moore, right side Oliver rather. She'll break it. Now up top to Gray. She'll back it out. Feet in the center circle, and they'll call out the play. Lady Knights draw back into a 2-3 zone now out of the man-to-man. Here's Moore, left wing. Dribbles up top, now right wing. Brings it up to Dillo. Now 6 on the shot clock. She'll advance it to the wing. Pull-up jumper, 15, no good. Isabel Atkins with a rebound to Hawkins quickly in the front court. Down low is Bitterman. Forced out by Dillo. Turnaround jumper, good. Put up and in by Brock Bitterman. Averaging 11-11. She had 9 in the last matchup. Gets her first 2, and it's 4-0 OCC. 7.5 to go, first quarter. Here's Gray, left wing. On the pass there to Moore. Moore works it above the right elbow now inside the left and right wing. Oliver up top. Dillo for 3, no good. Rebound tracked down by Atkins, her second board of the game. Now Bruton quickly up into the front court. Head of the key, works it over on the right wing. And still in the dribble, tried to go down low, knocked away. Slocum will save it though, and will try to throw it off the player. Gray on the floor, but she controls it. Excuse me, that was not Gray, that was actually Ward. And a turnover, third of the game. Here's a drive and a bucket for Shawnee. Up and good by Shaylee Moore, the 5'10 freshman. She had 16 to lead Shawnee in the last matchup. So a 4-2 lead, OCC, as the Saints break the 4-0 scoring mark put up by OCC. Here's Slocum, right side. Loses the ball, picked up by Bitterman. Now Atkins up top for 3. No good off the back of the rim. Moore with the rebound. Here comes Shawnee looking for the tie or lead. She'll fake, drive in, layup is good. It'll count. And we are tied. Foul on the continuation will go on Lainey Hawkins. That'll be your first. first team foul. And a good fake and drive there by Moore. She'll try to give us our first lead change of the game. Into the lineup will be Alex Harris, 6-foot freshman. She'll check in for Ward. Moore for the and one attempt. It is up and good as it tried to bounce out up top but did not. Moore has all 5 of the Shawnee points, and it's a 5-0 run put up by the Saints. We have our lead change, first of the game. And the foul down in the paint will be whistled on Dillo. That'll be her second foul. They only have 9 players that made the trip. There's a couple other players, but they're injured. So Dillo will come out with her 2 fouls. Into the game will be Tasha Jackson-Roper, a freshman. Hawkins will bring it inbounds off the baseline. Left corner, Bruton, foot on the line. 2 ball, no good. Rebounded. Here comes Gray for Shawnee. Left side, Oliver. Back to Gray. Shawnee a 5-4 lead. 6 minutes left, first quarter. Right corner to Oliver. She'll bring it up on the wing. Ooh, nearly stepped it extra. Now left side to Moore, around the screen. Back over to Gray, right side. She stepped on the sideline, out of bounds. Turnover number 2 on the Saints. So Lady Knights will bring it up, trying to answer the 5-0 Shawnee run. As Bruton brings it into the front court. Still man-to-man defense for Shawnee. Bruton straight up top between the center circles. Works right wing to Atkins. Isabel Slocum screens low for Bitterman. Now Atkins gets it to Slocum at the free throw line. Back to Atkins. 7 on the shot clock. Bitterman in the corner. Slocum right wing. She'll fire up a 3 and no good. Bitterman will track down the rebound. Back up, no good. Rebound Bruton. She's going to be double teamed and work it out with the new 20 seconds on the shot clock. Now Atkins down low to Bitterman. Up to her left side, or actually to her right. Into the paint, up and in for 2. She has back-to-back hoops. And a 6-5 lead now for OCC, our second lead change. Just under 5 minutes left in this first quarter of play. Here's Moore for Shawnee around the right elbow. Shut off by Atkins. Gets it in the corner. Oliver. Now back to Moore on the wing. Up top, dribbling in. Back right side, Moore. Now Oliver above the right elbow. Down the lane. Goes down low on the block. Up high on the glass, and the bucket's going to be good. Put up there by Tasha Jackson-Roper. We have our third lead change. 7-6 Shawnee. 4:24 to go, first quarter. Here's Atkins, right side. Goes down the block. Trying to get it to Bitterman, and Atkins was fouled before the pass. Foul will go on Shaylee Moore. It's her first, third team foul. And we will have a timeout on the court. Scoreboard check brought to you by Jimmy Fehrenbacher and Country Financial. It will be OCC ball out underneath their goal. Lexi McKinney is into the OCC lineup. Also checking in, Amaya Richmond. Hawkins and Atkins get a break. Comes into Richmond. Left corner now to to Slocum. Richmond back to Slocum. Turnaround jumper in the paint. No good. And the rebound coming down to Shawnee. Board to Alex Harris. She'll give off Now to the new point guard, bringing it up on the dribble will be Corrine Wilson. Now Moore gives it back to her pass. Oliver over to Wilson. Now at the elbow. They go right side to Moore. Thought about three. Up top on the pass there to Harris. Back to Moore. She'll drive and knocked away by Slocum. Bruton will pick up the ball. Third turnover, Shawnee. And the Lady Knights down by one with the ball. Richmond, three ball left side, no good. Tipped out by Slocum. McKinney has it. Fake, shot, and good. Nice move by Lexi McKinney. Drew the defense, and she got the bucket. Averaging only 2 points off the bench per game, but a big one there. Fourth lead change of this quarter. 8-7 Lady Knights. We have a double dribble call on the guard, Corrine Wilson. Fourth turnover of the quarter on Shawnee. And checking back into the lineup will be Haley Oliver. Or check that, Oliver stays in. Coming out is Jackson Roper. Number 20 back into the lineup, that's Kenaya Ward. Here's Richmond going baseline, shut off, and stepped on the baseline for an unforced turnover. Fourth of the game on OCC. So 3:04 to go in this first quarter of play. Lady Knights sent back into a man-to-man defense. Pick up the ball at midcourt. On the dribble is Wilson. Goes into the right corner. Now back up to Wilson up top. She'll go left side. That's to Oliver. Now driving down low, and the shot no good. Put up, rebounded by Bitterman. Here comes Bruton up the left side. Now goes down low, trying to get it to Bitterman and threw it away. Right idea, but not the right time. Fifth turnover on OCC. Bruton will check out for a break. Lainey Hawkins returns to the Lady Knight lineup. Richmond, Hawkins, McKinney, Slocum, and Bitterman. OCC up 8-7, 2:30 to go, first quarter. In the backcourt, Wilson finally across the timeline. A hand check foul come out of somewhere on Amaya Richmond. That'll be her first, second team foul. And Shawnee will have it out across from the OCC bench. Coach Clint Burris, year number 15, is the head coach for the Lady Knights, assisted this year by Jim Baker. Here's Wilson, right side, on the wing, into the game. Tori Crane tried to go low, knocked away. McKinney also almost with the steal. Instead, it's going to be staying with Shawnee at the end of the OCC bench. Crane will trigger it in, gets it into Wilson on the baseline. She'll bring it back up top, hounded by Richmond. Wilson around the screen, now left side, one on the shot clock. Shot is up, no good. And the ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. Slocum trying to pull it down. McKinney had a touch on it. It's taken away there down low by Alex Harris of Shawnee, and eventually Slocum knocked it out. So 20 on the shot clock. Shawnee gets it in to Oliver. Now back up top, back in the game is Diamond Gray. She checks in for Wilson to handle the ball. Crane in the corner, free throw line. Pass there to Ward. Now left side Crane from 15. That's up by Oliver. Good. We have another lead change. Our fifth of the game. It's 9-8 Shawnee. And Hawkins will bring it into the front court. Low 1-4 set offensively. Hawkins dribbles in. Now in the corner. Down low on the block. Bitterman double teamed. Out to Slocum above the right elbow. Shot up no good. Bitterman tries to save it, but it hits a baseline on her back throw in. And the ball will go over to the Saints. They have a 1-point lead with 1:21 to go. First quarter. Harris will take a break. Back in the lineup is Shaylee Moore. Bitterman, Slocum, McKinney, Richmond, and Hawkins for OCC. And there's a backcourt steal. Hawkins will get it up to Richmond. Layup is good on the exchange. Richmond's first hoop. 10-9. Our sixth lead change of the game. With 1 minute left here in the first quarter. They have not put up the points on the board as of yet but Shawnee with the ball. Here's driving in Moore, or now Oliver, and she'll be fouled. And Amaya Richmond will be a second foul on her, third team foul. And it will be Shawnee's ball out baseline. They go on the opposite side to Gray. Shot fade away, no good. Ball tipped around. Offensive rebound put back up and in by Kanaya Ward. Lady Knights cannot find the offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds here this evening so far. They trail our seventh lead change of the game. It's 11-10 Shawnee. 18 on the shot clock, 22 on the game clock. Here's McKinney reversing down the lane. Shot up, no good. Tipped by Slocum. Bitterman with the ball up and in for two. Brock Bitterman got the loose ball. Put it up for her third hoop. Now 12-11, our eighth lead change. Lady Knights on top. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Driving in is Gray. Layup off the glass, no good. Slocum with the rebound at the buzzer. We've played one quarter. Only Central 12, Shawnee 11. Isabel Atkins back in the lineup for OCC, along with Slocum, Bitterman, and McKinney. And Hawkins will bring the ball inbounds. Going to the bench was Richmond. She has 2 fouls. Hawkins up top, works it right wing to Atkins. Down low, Slocum. She'll take it down low in the block. Shot is blocked. Boy, that looked like a pretty good defensive play by Shaylee Moore. But she'll get the foul. That'll put Slocum at the line to shoot 2. Foul on Shaylee Moore will be her second. It's the first team foul this quarter. Now Moore will have to go back to the bench with her 2 fouls. Slocum at the line was there earlier and made 2 of 2. First one here is good. She'll shoot another. 13 seconds into quarter number 2. The Lady Knights with a 2-point lead. Second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Shawnee. 13-11. Lady Knights on top. Their largest lead has been at 4. Shawnee has led it by as much as 3. We've already had 8 lead changes in this game. There's a pass down low, intercepted by Slocum. It's the 5th turnover of the game on the Saints. McKinney goes down low. Bitterman, shot up on the glass, no good. Gets her own rebound. And back up and in, just inside the block on the left side of the lane. 8 points for Bitterman with her 2 rebounds. 15-11. Lady Knights matching their largest lead of 4. Up on the right wing with the ball there is Oliver. Looks low. Oliver, backdoor cut to Gray. Knocked away by Hawkins and Slocum. Hawkins will get the ball quickly up to Bitterman, and she can't handle the ball. It'll go out of bounds off of OCC. So a 6th turnover for each team. And Bitterman will drop back defensively as Shawnee will bring it up. Out of the lineup for the Saints will be Kanaya Ward. Back into their lineup will be Tashay Jackson Roper, a freshman. Coach Shelby has 3 sophomores and 10 freshmen on this roster. Here's Gray driving down low on the block. Shot no good. Rebounded by Isabel Atkins. She'll be fouled by Gray. And That will be her first foul and the second team foul on Shawnee. OCC will have the ball out length of the court. 8:42 to go, second quarter. 15-11. Lady Knights on top. Hawkins, left elbow, reverses, backdoor pass, McKinney, layup good, and she is fouled. And Lexi will be at the line for the and one. The foul will be whistled on Corey Crane, who just checked into the lineup for Shawnee, her first, third team foul. We'll come back for the free throw with 8. The 5'8" freshman will make the free throw. She has now 5 points in this game. And the Lady Knights now with a 7-point lead. And they'll pick up a steal in the backcourt. 7th turnover, Shawnee. Here comes Hawkins up on the right wing. She's setting it up, looking low as Bitterman will screen for Slocum. Now she'll fire up a three. No good. Defensive rebound. Pulled down by Jackson Roper. Quickly, Gray gets it ahead to Crane. And she'll throw it away. Try to get it back up top. Hawkins will bring it down. Tries to go back down low to Bitterman. Bitterman will throw it back, and it's saved by Atkins. But here comes a pull-up jumper by Oliver at the free throw line. The back and over call probably would have been better, but we'll take the turnover and the bucket for Oliver, who has 4. 18-13. That's the first points of this quarter for Shawnee. Here's Atkins, fakes, drives, shoots it, hits the bottom of the backboard, but is fouled. That'll be Gray's second foul, I believe. Nope. Foul will go against Alex Harris, who checked in during the quarter break. That's her first. And the 4th team foul on Shawnee. Checking in for Shawnee will be Corrine Wilson. Gray will take a break. And Atkins at the line for 2. Probably the best free throw shooter for the Lady Knights. She starts the game with a 79% free throw shooting percentage. Makes the first one, makes the second one. Her first 2 points of the game. Dillo will check in for Shawnee. Also back into the lineup is Kanaya Ward. Checking out will be Jackson Roper. Also Crane will come out. And Shaylee Moore will check back in. She's playing with 2 fouls. She's their offensive motor. And she'll get it on the left wing. There's a drive in, free throw line jumper, left elbow good, put up there by Haley Oliver. She has 6, all 4 of their points in this quarter. 20-15, Lady Knights once up by 7, now a 5-point lead. Left side, Carmen Bruton re-enters the OCC lineup. McKinney, right side 3, good, all net. Lexi McKinney, that's her 8th three-pointer of the year. 6 of her 8 points in this quarter. Lady Knights their largest lead at 8. 23-15 with 6:47 left, second quarter. Up top, pass over to Wilson. Lady Knights in a 2-3 zone now. Driving, shot on the baseline, no good by Oliver. Offensive rebound, put back is no good. But foul and going to the line will be Kanaya Ward. Foul will be on McKinney, her first team foul, Lady Knights this quarter. And Ward will be at the line, a 52% free throw shooter. Made a bucket earlier. And a couple of free throws here with her first one up and good. That is only the second free throw of the game for Shawnee. 6:34 to go, second quarter. And the second free throw for the 6-foot freshman, no good. Atkins will pull down her third rebound of the game and bring it into Bruton, who walks it across the timeline. Now to Hawkins, to McKinney, down low Slocum, double team, kicks it back out to McKinney. Three-pointer, good. Wow. Lexi is hot. She's hit 2 trays in a row. Now with 9 in this quarter and 11 in the game. The Lady Knights, their largest lead, now at 10, 26-16. Back into their 2-3 zone. Right side. On the ball there is Wilson. Now cross-court pass to Moore. Back to Wilson right side. She'll fake, drive in. Throws up a little half hook beyond the block. No good. Slocum with the rebound. 26-16. Lady Knights by 10 with the ball. 5:42 left first half. Here's Hawkins up top. Works on the right wing. McKinney around a Slocum screen. Looked for the give and go, but nothing. Now Hawkins to Atkins. Back to Hawkins up top. 9 on their shot clock. Around the screen, Hawkins, pull-up jumper, no good. It will be Bruton getting between 2 players, trying to save the ball in, but can't. And Shawnee will keep it. Bitterman will check in, giving Slocum a break. Shawnee with the ball length of the court. They trail by 10. With 5:21 left here first half. And it'll be Shawnee bringing the ball up top. Into the game, Diamond Gray will return, the sophomore, still recovering from her hip injury, so she has limited action here tonight. She has it up top, pass from Moore. Now to Dillo, playing with 2 fouls. She got him early. Around the screen, she traveled, trying to set up on the right block. Good help side defense by McKinney as she picked her up on the hedge off the screen. Travel will be the 8th turnover of the game on Shawnee. So under 5 to go, second quarter. Hawkins across the timeline. She'll have a screen on either side, however she goes. Uses the right one. Now kicks it up top to McKinney. And an illegal screen whistled there on Isabel Atkins. So Isabel will pick up foul number 1, team foul 2, player control foul. It'll be the 8th turnover of the game on the Lady Knights. So Gray into the front court. Lady Knights and back to a man-to-man defense. They get it right side Oliver. Back to Gray. Now down low. Turn around on the block. Good defense by McKinney. Up to Dillo. Free throw line jumper, no good. And Carmen Bruton, what a job. All over her back was Gray, but Carmen never gave up. And the jump ball will result in OCC giving up the ball. Alternate possession, of course, as Moore will trigger in underneath their goal on the baseline. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Down low, Gray. Shot blocked by McKinney. Bitterman will pick up the loose ball. McKinney doing it all right now. She gets a pass from Hawkins. She's on the wing. Now back to Laney. Up top to Atkins. Left wing, Bruton. Down low, Bitterman. And Bitterman will be fouled from behind. Trying to get that positioning was Kanaya Ward. That's her first foul. 15 foul. Lady Knights are in the bonus for the rest of the 4 minutes and 10 seconds here in this second quarter. And Bitterman to the line for the first time in this game. 64% free throw shooter. First one is good. Got the roll. She'll shoot another. With 4:10 left, Lady Knights will try to get their lead back up to 12 points. And it does. Bitterman now with 10 points in the game. It's 28-16, 4:06 left in the first half. Hawkins will pick up Gray at midcourt. Over left wing, beyond it is Moore. Moore around the screen, right elbow, down the lane, kicks it off in the corner to Oliver. Oliver now goes into the paint. There's a jumper just beyond the free throw line. No good there from Ward. Rebound to Bitterman. That's her fourth of the game. And the Lady Knights bring it up with a 12-point lead. Here's Bruton up on the left wing. Hands off to Hawkins. Oh, and another offensive screen and foul. That referee really gets into those calls, and it's the second one he's called on OCC. Carmen Bruton, foul number 1, team foul 3, turnover number 9. 3.5 to go, second quarter. Moore up top, down the lane, and she runs, right over Bruton, and they're going to give Carmen Bruton the blocking foul. Yeah, I'm not sure about that one either. So Carmen picking up foul number 2. That's a fourth team foul. And at the line will be Shaylee Moore to shoot 2. Moore at the line earlier made the hoop and the harm with a free throw made. She'll shoot 2 here. Bruton will check out. Isabella Slocum back into the OCC lineup. Moore at the charity stripe, a 60% free throw shooter, and her first one is good. Moore out of Vienna, Illinois, a freshman. She is one of their top players. She'll put up the second free throw. It's good as well. She made them both. She now has 7 in the game, and it's 28-18. Lady Knights up by 10. And Hawkins into the front court. Works it on the right side. Now will reverse her dribble up top to Isabel Atkins. Down low, Bitterman. Docked away. Bitterman gets it back. It's going to be pushed and shoved to the floor. A couple of more free throws for OCC. Foul on Dillo will be her third and the 6th team foul. So Dillo will have to come out. And checking in will be Alex Harris. She'll come in for Dillo. Shaylee Moore will also check out as Tasha Jackson Roper comes into the game. First free throw by the Cleves, Ohio sophomore, Brock Bitterman, no good. She'll shoot 1 more. 3:07 left, second quarter. Next free throw is good. Bitterman with 5 in this quarter, now 11 in the game. Lady Knights lead it by 11. Here comes Gray into the front court for Shawnee, guarded by Hawkins. Lady Knights back to man-to-man. Right side to Ward, above the right elbow, knocked away by Slocum. McKinney tries to get it, but now a backdoor pass up for the layup, and it's good. The defense let down in the paint after a near steal up top. Harris will get her first bucket of the game, 29-20. OCC's lead at 9. Bitterman down low, fakes, drives, gets it up on the glass, and good. Brock had the defense right up on her. And she got him on the hip, took him to the hole. Bitterman now with 7 in this quarter. Lady Knights back up by 11, 31-20. Backdoor pass down low. Gray falls to the floor. And, wow, she just fell on her own. They're going to bail her out with a foul on Lainey Hawkins. That'll be her second. 5th team foul. And a couple of free throws. Tasha Jackson Roper will go to the line out of Rantoul, Illinois, north of Champaign. Her first one on the way, no good. 2:19 left, second quarter. Lady Knights trying to pick up their second consecutive home win after a 1-point victory Monday night over Southwestern Illinois. And the second free throw good by Jackson Roper. She has 3 in the game. Lady Knight lead is at 10. Here's Hawkins up top. Goes right wing to Atkins. Down low, Slocum backing in, double teamed. Shot glass, no good. Some contact, no whistle. Rebound, here comes Gray. Quickly down the lane, up and good. No one stepped in front of her. And the bucket for Gray is her first of the game. Dungeon Lady Knights with a 8-point lead. They'll bring it up offensively. Hawkins, a lot of screening down low in the paint. They give it to Slocum, right elbow. She'll drive in, turns around, jumper is up, no good. Rebounded by Shawnee, and they'll bring it up, down by 8. 95 seconds left, second quarter. Oliver fakes, drives, layup, no good. Slocum will get the defensive rebound, her fourth of the game. Isabel Atkins into the front court. Hands off now to Hawkins up top. Hawkins puts it on the wood, works right side around a Slocum screen. Tried to get it down low to Bitterman and threw it away. 10th turnover, Lady Knights. Here comes Shawnee down by 8. Minute 7 left, second quarter. Gray will slow it down up top. Diamond Gray on the left wing gives a pass there to Harris. Back to Gray, down low, knocked away by Slocum. Atkins will pick it up. Nearly threw it away, but Slocum retrieves it now to Hawkins. It's a 9th turnover. Hawkins, elbow jumper, no good. And the ball is loose on the floor, and Shawnee will pick it up. And Gray will bring it into the front court. Right side, driving in. That's going to be a travel on the call right before Atkins was knocked down. A nice drive by Ward, but pulled up a little bit too late on the travel. 11th, check that, 10th turnover, Shawnee. Out of the game is Harris. Also, Gray will check out. Back in is Wilson and Jackson Roper. 30 seconds left in the quarter. 26 on the shot clock. Lady Knights up by 8 with the ball. Hawkins will work above the right elbow. Now down low, McKinney back in the lineup. Shot up, glass no good. And the rebound to Shawnee. Crane, who just checked in, will get the rebound. Now to Oliver. Across the timeline, 8 seconds left in the quarter. Up top to Crane. Down the left side, lost the ball, gets it back. Now down low, nice move. Glass, no good at the buzzer. Put up there by Tasha Jackson Roper. We played a half. Scoreboard. Again, as we mentioned, congratulations, OCC Blue Knights baseball picked up their season beginning win down at Mississippi. They'll play again there tomorrow and several more games before rolling home. Their home opener, March 6th, will be against the Shawnee Saints out on Conley Field. Well, both teams back to the sidelines as we get ready for second half action. We had 8 lead changes in the first quarter. Lady Knights are up by 1 after 1 quarter, and they led it for the rest of the second quarter, and they hope to do so for the remaining 20 minutes. Lady Knights out of the huddle will have Lainey Hawkins, Carmen Bruton, Isabella Slocum, Isabel Atkins, and Brock Bitterman. It'll be Oliver along with Moore, Gray, also Ward, and Jackson Roper in the lineup to start the second half for Shawnee. So we're set to go. Lady Knights have it out. Bruton into Hawkins. And the second half underway. Hawkins will bring it all the way over on the right wing. She looks down low, gives it to Bitterman. She's going to be pushed from behind and fouled. A double team down there as she was fronted up by Ward and fouled down low by number 3 or number 12. There is 12. That's Shayla Moore. That'll be her third foul of the game, and she'll quickly come out. Ball comes in, bounds off the baseline. Hawkins will get it to Slocum. She'll bring it up above the right elbow. Now Atkins drives, puts up the layup, and good. Nice move. I think she was looking to pass, but decided to take it all on her own, and a nice decision. She has 4 in the game. Lady Knights up by 10. Nearly 30 seconds into this second half of play, and a steal or ball is knocked out of bounds, actually lost out of bounds. Bruton was trying to defend the ball on Oliver in the corner, but forced Oliver to drop the ball on the sideline. 11th turnover on the Saints. Here's Hawkins. Brings it up on the right wing. Now reverses up top to Bruton. Carmen above the left elbow. Slocum down low. Bitterman shot up and good. She's fouled. Really leaning all over the bigs for OCC, and the bucket counts. The foul will be whistled on Tasha Jackson Roper. That's her first. Second team foul. Bitterman at the line for the N1. She's got the hoop. Free throw is good as well. She has a team high 16 points now, and the Lady Knights are up by 13, their largest lead of the game. Matching it anyway. On the right wing with the ball, Jackson Roper now gives up by the right elbow. Ward to Gray in the corner. Now in the wing, up top Oliver, right side back to Ward. She goes down low in the paint to Harris. Harris up left hand, no good. Slocum had to rebound, lost it. Harris's shot is blocked by Isabella Atkins. And a loose ball to Bitterman. Now Hawkins quickly in the front court. Down low, Slocum tied up. We'll have a jump ball. And the ball will go over to Shawnee on the alternate possession. That'll be ruled as the 11th turnover of the game on OCC. So 36-23, scoreboard check courtesy of Jimmy Fehrenbacher, your Country Financial rep. And Gray will bring the ball into the front court for Shawnee. She'll work right side to Oliver on the wing above it. Man-to-man defense, Lady Knights. Ward will swing it to Gray. Now right side, Jackson Roper to the cutter, nearly stolen away off the hands of Harris. Gray gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Tried to go down low on the pass, and Bitterman stole it. 12th turnover, Shawnee. Here's Bruton into the front court. By the right elbow. Shovels it out to Atkins for 3. No good. High arching shot. Rebounded in front of the goal by Ward. Now Gray brings it up for the Saints. They bring it on the right wing. There's Jackson Roper. Now Ward over left wing, Gray. Gray brings it back up top to Oliver. Oliver, right wing, Ward. 10 on the shot clock. Down low, Jackson Roper. Fadeaway jumper, glass no good. Slocum, the rebound. Lady Knights will bring it up. Bruton quickly in the front court. Gives it on the wing to Atkins. Down low, Bitterman. Dribble, glass, good. Off the left block. Yes, Bitterman again with 5 in this half. Now 18 in the game. And a timeout on the court. 7. Bring families together on East Main Street only. Give them a call or stop by. Shayla Moore will check back in. She has to play with her 3 fouls. Dillo also back into the lineup, playing with 3 fouls as well. Shawnee with the ball. Gray to Moore. Now up top to Oliver. Oliver fakes, dribbles down the lane, gives off to Dillo. Baseline jumper, no good from 8. Slocum had to rebound but lost it. Now Hawkins will pick up the loose ball. Bruton over to Atkins. And Isabel will bring it into the front court. 6:50 left, third quarter. Lady Knights on a 7-0 run out of the intermission break. Now a steal by Gray. Travels. And the ball will go over to OCC. No help there for Gray. She got the steal. The turnover will be the 12th on OCC, the 13th on Shawnee. Bruton will take a break. Lexi McKinney will check into the lineup. OCC will have it out in front of their bench. Mamiah Richmond also checks in, giving Lainey Hawkins a break. To McKinney, left side Atkins. Down low Bitterman, knocked away by Moore, but McKinney saves it. Now Richmond drives down on the right block, and the layup is good off the glass. Richmond only her second hoop of the game. 40-23, Lady Knights on a 9-0 run since a halftime intermission break. Here's Oliver. No, Crane, excuse me. She's into the game. To Moore. Dillo up top. Looks low. Nothing. Back to Moore above the right wing. She'll fake. Drive. Layup attempt. Block out of bounds by Bitterman. Shawnee will keep it underneath their goal with 6 on the shot clock. And they're on the right baseline, as it will be Oliver triggering it in. She goes down low left side to Moore, and it'll go out of bounds over to OCC. Pass came in, but couldn't be held onto by Moore. Kind of a bounce pass, but very low. That's the 14th turnover on the Saints. Their 4th in this quarter. And we've only played just over 4 minutes of it. Here's Richmond in the backcourt. Little backcourt pressure. Richmond gets it up to Atkins. Now right wing, McKinney for 3. No good. Rebound coming down. Here comes Shawnee on the dribble. Tori Crane brings it up left wing. Crane now up top to Oliver. Oliver right side to Moore. She needs to shoot more, according to her name. Now left side, Oliver. Oliver in the paint. Up top to Gray. Gray fakes, drives, lane. Layup no good, but fouled. Atkins, nope, it's going to be foul on Slocum. Isabella Slocum will get her first team foul this quarter. A couple of free throws for Shawnee at the line will be Diamond Gray, a 60% free throw shooter. And Tanaya Ward will check in for Dillo, again still playing with 3 fouls. Gray missed a total of 11 games early on in the season. She did not play when we were in Shawnee. back before Christmas. First free throw rattles out. She will shoot another. The 5'9" sophomore averaged 15 points last year, only averaging 9 this year, and her free throw gives her only her 3rd point of this game. So it's 40-24. Lady Knights by 16. Their largest lead has been at 17. Here's Bitterman from Atkins into the front court. Atkins, McKinney, left side, Richmond. She'll dribble in, shut off by Gray. Now Slocum out to McKinney. Three-pointer is no good. Front of the rim. Rebounded by Shawnee. Coast to coast, layup, blocked by Atkins. Looked like a pretty good block, but foul will go to Isabel. That'll be her second team foul. Driving down with that defensive rebound, Tori Crane. She'll be at the line looking for her first points of the game. She's a 40% free throw shooter. And the lefty will put the first one up, and no good. 5:04 to go, third quarter. Atkins will check out of the OCC lineup. Lainey Hawkins returns to the court. And the second free throw by Crane is good. It's her first point in the game. Only 2 points in this half so far from the free throw line for Shawnee. Backcourt pressure. Hawkins beats it to Slocum. Now back to Hawkins. She'll go right side, Slocum. Knocked back to Hawkins, and it's stolen away. Turnover number 13 on OCC. Again, stolen by Crane. Moore will toss up the three. No good. Out of bounds. And it'll go over to OCC. And a timeout on the court. 40-25. Lady Knights by 15. And now have kicked their largest lead of the game to 17. Here now up by 15. So backcourt pressure. Richmond gets it into Hawkins. Double team. Now back to Richmond. Cross court. Stolen away. Pass intended for Bitterman. Now traveling after giving the steal was Diamond Gray. So teams trade to turnovers. 14th for OCC. The 15th for Shawnee. Ball will be out at midcourt. Richmond gets it into Hawkins. Now on the right wing to McKinney. A zone is put up now by Shawnee. A 2-3 zone defensively. There's Bitterman in the paint right in front of the goal. Shot no good. Slocum with the offensive rebound. Bitterman tries to get it back up top. She's going to be fouled there by Tasha Jackson-Roper. Her third team foul. Ball will be out on the baseline for OCC. Hawkins will trigger it in. 20 on the shot clock. Going against the zone now by Shawnee. Hawkins up top, brings it into Richmond. Right wing, McKinney, down low, Bitterman. Backs in, turns to her right. Shot no good. Rebounded by Gray. She'll bring it up quickly, right side on the pass there to Crane. Down low, up by Jackson-Roper, no good. Lainey Hawkins will pull down the rebound, her second of the game. Up quickly to McKinney in the front court. And a reach-in foul will be whistled there on Tori Crane, her second, and the fourth team foul on Shawnee. And the ball will come in bounds. McKinney back to Hawkins, now Richmond. Richmond over to Slocum. Slocum. Richmond now drives, loses the ball on the floor. Slocum, as she dives for it, and a jump ball will be the call. That last foul was not on Crane. It was rather on Oliver, her first. Still a fourth team foul on Shawnee. Lady Knights will be in the bonus with the next Saints foul. Hawkins will bring it in out of the baseline. Goes cross court. Richmond for three, no good. Bitterman tracks down the rebound, back to Richmond. She'll drive. Shot blocked out of bounds, gets it back. Now Bitterman loses it. She was in traffic when she got that pass. Turnover the 15th on OCC. Now Jackson Roper down low, kicks it out. Shot by Oliver, three-pointer, no good. Hawkins will get the rebound. Wow, looked like over the back, but no call. Richmond gets it back to Hawkins. Now Richmond right wing, wide open. Instead tries to go to Bitterman. A nonchalant pass is knocked out of bounds. And it'll be off of OCC over to Shawnee. 16th turnover on the Lady Knights. 40-25, stuck on a 15-point advantage for the Lady Knights. 3:07 to go here in this third quarter. Lady Knights back into their man-to-man defense. Lady Hawkins will get a steal. She'll bring it all the way down in. Crosses over, right side. No good on the shot, but fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot two. Foul will be on Diamond Gray, her second, 5th team foul. And Hawkins at the line for two. Gray will check out. Back into their lineup will be Corrine Wilson, a 5'9" freshman. And Lainey Hawkins, a 5'8" sophomore from Charlestown, Indiana, with a first free throw good. It's her first point of the game. She averages 10 a game. Had 5 points in the last matchup down near Allen. Her second free throw here is no good, off to the right. Rebounded by Jackson Roper. Wilson will bring it up for Shawnee. They're down by 16 points. Right side, pass there to Crane. At the right elbow to Jackson Roper. Backdoor pass intercepted by Lainey Hawkins. 17th turnover, Shawnee. Now Richmond tries to get it down low to Bitterman and threw it away herself. 7 turnovers this quarter for OCC. In fact, each team was 7. And it's Oliver on the right wing. Dribbles the left elbow. Now down low and off of her foot, out of bounds. Their 8th turnover this quarter. Shaylee Moore will check in for Jackson Roper. And with 2:18 left third quarter, Ashton Dillow comes in now for Shawnee, giving a break to Kanaya Ward. So Hawkins will bring the ball inbounds. Gets it into McKinney. Back to Lainey Hawkins. Some full court pressure. Now the trap. Now back to McKinney. She'll go across the timeline to Slocum. She'll let everybody come up court. Now gives it to Hawkins. In the corner to McKinney. Back to Slocum on the wing. Cross dribble into paint. Left wing. Richmond. 3-ball on the way. Good. And Richmond with her first tray of the game. Her 24th of the year. Lady Knights, our largest lead at 19. 44-25. Here's Crane up top, right side to Wilson. Wilson tries to go back door to Moore, but stolen away by Isabella Slocum. 9th turnover, Saints. And it's Richmond front court, right corner, Hawkins, down low, Bitterman. Bitterman goes baseline in the corner. Slocum, 3-ball is no good. Offensive rebound, McKinney up, no good, but fouled. And Lexi, a big offensive board. And the 5'8" freshman goes back to the line to shoot two. She was there earlier, completed a 3-point play with the and one. Moore will check out the Shawnee lineup. Back into the court will be Alex Harris for Shawnee. Lexi McKinney, first free throw is all net. She's a 42% free throw shooter, although she's only attempted 14 free throws on the year. Her second one is good. Drops in, hits the rim about 3 times. And it's a 21-point lead, OCC. McKinney now with 13 points in the game for the Lady Knights. Now Wilson will check out of the OCC, or out of the Shawnee lineup. Back in is Diamond Gray. 46-25, Lady Knights up with 1:11 left third quarter. Here's Crane, right wing to Gray. Back to Crane up top. Now left corner goes to Oliver. A floater from 10 foot, no good. Gets her own rebound. And foul will be on Slocum. Looked like she had most of the ball, but not according to official. Slocum, foul number 2. Team foul 3 on OCC. And Oliver at the line for the first time in the game. The 5'7" sophomore. 68% free throw shooter. She'll make the first one. Oliver out of Cypress, Illinois, for Southern Illinois. And her second free one from 15 feet, good as well. She has 8 in the game for Shawnee. It's 46-27. Shawnee has been held to only 4 points in this quarter, and all 4 are from the free throw line. 48 seconds left. Here's Slocum, free throw line. Kicks it out to Richmond. She'll spot for 3 and hit it. Richmond with her second 3 of this quarter. She has 10 in the game now. The Lady Knights, their largest lead now at 22. 49-27. 28 seconds left, third quarter. Crane, left wing to Oliver. Oliver looks slow, still in the dribble. Up in front of the Shawnee bench. Uses a screen. Now up top to Gray. 8 on their shot clock. She'll bring it into the paint. Knocked away by Richmond. Slocum gets it back to Richmond for the layup. Richmond with 8 consecutive points. Lady Knights by 24. 1 second left. There's your horn. We've played 3. Final 10 in regulation coming up. Scoreboard check courtesy of Fehrenbacher Insurance. Returns to the lineup for OCC, giving Lainey Hawkins a break. Carmen Bruton will also check in, giving Isabella Slocum a break. And let's see, we'll also have McKinney in there along with Bitterman and also Richmond. Shawnee with the ball. Here's Oliver down on the corner to Gray, back to Oliver. Started to shoot the 3. Now pass down low. Tried to get it to Dillo. Pass from Ward will go out of bounds. And over to, well, they're going to keep it. I guess they're going to say OCC touched it. So Shawnee will keep it in the corner across from their bench with 14 seconds now on the shot clock. Ball comes out to Crane, who will start the quarter for Shawnee. Going up against Richmond. Takes it above the right elbow, now left elbow. Gave it to her screener, who was not ready for it. Turnover number 20 on the Saints. Here's Bruton to Atkins. Down low, Bitterman. Dropping in, curving up on the glass and good. Brock Bitterman getting better and better at that. She now has a total of 7 in this half and 20 in the game. 53-27. 26-point advantage, Lady Knights. Here's Moore, left wing to Crane, right wing Oliver. Down low to Dillo rather. Tried to go down low in the pass, knocked away, loose. Dillo will get it back, now kicks it out. Three-pointer by Oliver, in and out, no good. Rebound by Crane, and she'll be tied down low. Crane only at 5'5", tied up by Bitterman at 6'3". Jump ball will kick it over to OCC with 8:49 to go here in this fourth and final quarter. 53-27, Lady Knights. Bruton into the front court. Hands off to Richmond, above the right elbow. Now McKinney will take it to the free throw line, reverses it, back to Richmond, right wing, a long tray, no good. Rebounded by Shaylee Moore as Shawnee. She'll bring it up quickly into the front court, down the right lane, lost it. Now gets it back, and she'll give it over to Oliver. Layup is no good, no glass. Offensive rebound, put up and in by Kanaya Ward. Only her second hoop of the game. With a free throw, she has 5 points. It's 53-29. Lady Knights by 24. 8:04 left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Atkins above the left elbow. Over to Richmond. Down low, Bitterman. Backing in, right hand, lost it. Ball loose. We'll have a jump ball. Bruton will be tied up there by Crane. And the alternate possession will kick it over to the Saints. As the Lady Knights will drop back into their man-to-man defense. They showed a zone earlier, but mostly man-to-man for the OCC ladies. Here's Crane up top, left wing, Shawnee Moore. She looks low. She'll bring it up top. Now hand off to Oliver on the right wing, back to Moore. To Dillo, just to the right of the elbow. She'll take it down on the baseline, and that's an offensive foul. She was leading with her elbow in her left hand, and there will be a technical foul, and Moore will be out. That'll be her fifth foul. She picks up her fourth. Whistled for the technical foul will be her fifth. So Dillo will check out. Was a pretty good move, but they say she used her elbow and left arm as she made the move against Brock Bitterman. So with 7:29 to go here in this fourth quarter, Isabel Atkins will shoot a couple of free throws, while Coach Kristen Shelby uses her 30 seconds to get a substitute onto the court. And Diamond Gray will check in, and Dillo will check out. A lot of frustration for this Shawnee team. We've been there before. We understand that. But you have to separate that from what you're doing. Atkins with the first free throw. Good. Boy, it rattled. Tried to jump out, and it fell in. Atkins, best free throw shooter on the team at 79% starting this evening. Her second free throw, good. I have to say, in the last couple of years, Isabel probably the most improved Lady Knight, although we've seen a lot of improvement from these sophomores. The Lady Knights are back up by 26, matching their largest lead of the game, 55-29. Bruton will get the ball in bounds, gets it into McKinney. Now back to Bruton. She'll bring it up top. Carmen on the dribble. Right wing, Richmond. Back to Bruton. Left side, McKinney. Looks low, nothing. Now back over to Bruton on the right wing. She'll fake and drive. Shot on the glass. Uses her body well. Gets her offensive rebound. Back up, no good. But Bitterman will put the offensive board back up and in. And the Lady Knights now up by 28. 57-28, or 29 rather. Here's Oliver on the left wing. Down low, they get it. And the fake and the shot up, no good by Ward. In fact, it's blocked partially by Bitterman, and she'll get it and pass it off to Carmen Bruton. 6:45 to go, fourth quarter. Bruton fakes, drives, scoop layup, no good. She goes to the floor hard. She'll now go to the free throw line to shoot two. And the foul will go on Tori Crane. That'll be her second. Team foul third. And Alex Harris will check into the lineup for Ward for Shawnee. Carmen Bruton, 5'5" sophomore, will step up to the line. South Point, Ohio. First free toss, no good. Little short. Young lady that has battled it out here 2 years on the disabled list and finally getting to play. Kudos for her sticking it out with the program. Her second free throw is good. That's Carmen's first point of the game. But she does so much more than score. 58-29, Lady Knights by 29. The ball is out of bounds off of Gray. Couldn't handle the pass there from Crane. Another turnover, the 22nd of the game for the Saints. And with 6.5 minutes to go, still some backcourt pressure. Atkins across the timeline to Richmond. Tries to throw it down low to Bitterman and threw it away. 18th turnover, Lady Knights. In the paint, Jackson Roper takes it to, Harris takes it to the hole. Only her second hoop of the game. She has 4. And it's 58-31. Here's Richmond across the timeline to McKinney. Back to Richmond, stolen away. Another bad pass, 19th turnover, Lady Knights. Here's Crane. Up top, that's Gray for 3, and it's good. Wow, where has she been all night? Diamond Gray, only her second three-pointer of the year. First tonight, she has 6. 58-34, Richmond in the front court on the wing. Now to Isabel Atkins. Back to Richmond. Down low, Bitterman backing in. Drop step, left side, block, shot, and good off the glass. Brock Bitterman with 6 in this quarter, 11 in the half, and 24 in the game. It's 60-34. Right wing, it comes to Oliver. Back to Gray. Right elbow to Moore. Down low. Crane up and good. Fouled by Richmond. And the bucket will count. And that'll be Richmond's third foul of the game. First team foul. And Isabel Slocum will check in. Isabella comes in for Brock Bitterman, likely done for the night. And at the line, Crane will shoot for the 1-and-1. Got the hoop, looking for the harm. Free throw is no good. And an offensive rebound for Shayla Moore. Now Gray will fire a tray. No good. Isabel Atkins touches it, but it's rebounded there by Harris. Now a floater on the right side. No good by Oliver. Rebounded by Carmen Bruton. And she'll bring it up on her own into the front court. Under 5 left in the game. Here's Atkins driving. Tried to get the pass into paint to Slocum and threw it away. And, well, Isabella maybe got away with a foul there. Jump ball, and OCC will keep it on their baseline when we come back after a timeout. 4:47 to go here in the fourth quarter. Ladies At 60-38. Here's McKinney. Right wing extended. Now up top, Bruton for three. No good. Out of bounds. It'll go over to Shawnee. A 22-point lead for OCC. They have led it by as much as 29. And Gray will come into the front court, although stop at midcourt. Finally gets it to Oliver. Now left side to Moore. Down low. Shot up, no good, but Jackson Roper goes out of bounds. Bruton will save it, but back out of bounds and over to Shawnee. And Lenny Hawkins will check in to give Carmen Bruton a break. In the corner, Moore will bring it in with 12 seconds on their shot clock. They get it into Gray. OCC sticking with that man-to-man defense. Driving down the right side, Jackson Roper. Turnaround jumper. She's fouled by Atkins, and a couple of free throws for Tasha Jackson Roper. She was at the line earlier in the second quarter, made one of two free tosses. She'll shoot two more here with 3:06 left here in the fourth and final quarter. First free throw, no good. Jackson Roper out of Rantoul, as we noted earlier. And the second free throw is no good, rattled out. Isabel Atkins will get the rebound. Over to Hawkins. Across the timeline. Now Atkins. Back to Hawkins above the left elbow. She'll work it right side to Richmond. Down low to Slocum on the block. Backing in. Double teamed out to Hawkins. Three-pointer is blocked. Out of bounds. And OCC will keep it on their baseline. 2:44 to go here in this fourth and final quarter. Hawkins will bring it inbounds. Hits the ball, looks for cutters, down the lane, Slocum, glass, no good, too hard. Rebounded there by Jackson Roper, and up on the other end, Diamond Gray with a nice drive. She has 5 of her 8 points in this quarter. Here's Richmond, quickly front court, left corner, McKinney for three, no good. And we'll have a foul underneath the goal going against Isabella Slocum. And a third foul on the Woodland Park, Colorado native. Team foul number 2, or 3 rather. And Gray will bring the ball up court. Pulls up her dribble, right side to Oliver. 60-40 Lady Knights. 2:09 left in regulation. Round the screen is Oliver. Hands off to Gray. Down in the paint, Jackson Roper. Now backdoor pass. Harris, shot up, no good. Walked out of bounds by Slocum. And the ball will belong to Shawnee underneath their goal on the baseline. Oliver gets it into Jackson Roper. Oliver, a little half hook in front of the goal. No good. Shot clock is off. That'll be a violation. And turnover number 23 on the Lady Saints. Coach Shelby not too happy with the call. She was wanting to foul. Not too sure if she has a pretty good argument. But the Lady Knights will bring it up. McKinney in front of the OCC bench to Hawkins. Double team. Back to McKinney. Knocked out of bounds off of Diamond Gray. 1:43 to go here in the game. Lady Knights a 20-point lead. Hawkins will trigger it in. Gets it into Slocum. Now back to Hawkins. Baseline layup attempt. No good. And it'll be out of bounds. Last touched by OCC. Hawkins, they say, touched it, although 3 players in black were there as well. So the Lady Saints will bring it up. It's Gray in the front court. Off a 1-4 low set. Little motion offense. Here's Moore, left corner. Oliver for 3, and it's good. First tray of the game for Oliver. She has 5 in this quarter. Now 13 in the game. Hawkins over to Atkins. 60-43. Lady Knights up. Now across the timeline, Richmond. Down low, Slocum out to Hawkins for 3. It's no good. Rebound to Jackson Roper. Now Oliver. She'll bring it up. Pull up jumper in the paint. No good. Atkins will get the rebound. She is fouled over the back. And a good rebound by Isabel. She had a couple of different players there. Take your pick. Foul will go on Diamond Gray. That'll be her third. Fourth team foul, so no free throws yet. Jackson Roper will check out. Into the game, Kanaya Ward. With 55 seconds left in this game. Richmond into Hawkins. Lady Knights up by 17. Across the timeline to McKinney. McKinney goes over to Richmond, but she traveled. Dribbled behind the back. Didn't get it back on the wood before the pass. 20th turnover, Lady Knights. And it will be Shawnee into the front court. Diamond Gray straight up top. She'll work it right side on the pass there to Jackson Roper. Down low on the shot. Up no good there by Ward. Tries to get the rebound back but can't. The Lady Knights will get it back with 33 seconds to go in the game. Up by 17. Here's Hawkins in the backcourt. Throws it away. Tried to get it to McKinney. Stolen away by Gray. Down low. Pass was intended for Jackson Roper. Ball is still loose. Coming up with it, Oliver. Jumper good from 8 foot. Shawnee out hustling the Lady Knights here in this fourth quarter, but trailed by 15. Now 12 seconds left. Another ball knocked out of bounds on the pass by OCC. And Hawkins will trigger it in. Last quarter has not been very pretty on either end of the court. Now Atkins, left wing, double teamed. Tried to throw it off of the other player and threw it away. 22nd turnover. Shot at the buzzer, no good. And the Lady Knights come out with the win. Final score, OCC 60, Shawnee 45.